see the hot girl, right? So it's not that women don't have those same emotions, but they tend to be discrete and chained in a certain order, and she can jump back and forth between them. She could be at aroused and suddenly go to something that's off that line to, doubt, or fear, or last-minute resistance. That doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. It means you just have to get her back in the right chain. And you will often, by the way, get these autopilot responses. The girl I slept with last week, we were both naked in my hotel room on the bed. I had her legs up in the air, ready to go. And she said, I really can't do this. This is this guy I'm seeing. I can't do that to him. And I said, okay. So I laid down on the other side of the bed. I said, you know what? Let me put my shorts on. I pulled on my shorts and I said, you know what I think will make you feel safe? Let me just get dressed. I got dressed completely. I said, I'm going to put on an extra pair of pants. I pulled on a pair of pants over my... She was laughing hysterically. She said, you're so funny. Stop, stop. I said, let me put on my jacket, too. I put on my coat that I brought today. I did. I said, you know what? I'm going to get under the covers. You stay on top of the covers. And now I'm going to put my hand on top of here so my dick couldn't touch you if you wanted it to. And she said, you're getting me all turned on. And she spit on her fingers and she started to masturbate. And then I went, yeah, that's it, go for it. And then I fucked her senseless. The point being that, you know, my boyfriend, oh, this guy, that's a temporary response. It's an autopilot response. Was she aroused up until that point with me? Yes, but in between being aroused and it's on, she slipped into a state of doubt and rethinking it all. So I used humor to break that and put her back into it's on. Do you get it? So the point being that women can chain back and forth in these sequences. This is what makes us think that they're irrational. It's not that they're irrational, it's that they take things that we lump together and they compartmentalize them out into a chain of emotions. Hold on, I see you. Does this understanding make sense to you as you think about it? So it's not that they're irrational or illogical or crazy. It's that they take things that we lump together into one big state and they break them out into separated compartments. And sometimes they switch over to things that don't make sense to us. And when that happens, you have to recognize it doesn't mean you're failing. It just means she's doing this to herself and you need to redirect her. Yes, someone had a question. Yes, sir.
Can you explain